Hello guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are, of course, doing another build, but before we get on to that, I do want to say a huge thank you to Family Farm Lite for sponsoring today's video. So Family Farm Lite is a game on Facebook where you can play on and build your own farm. You can raise cute farm animals like cattle and chickens and cows and of course cute fluffy sheep, but also exotic animals like pandas, kangaroos, elephants, and even dinosaurs. Yes, dinosaurs. With it being a farming game, of course you also have to harvest different crops, and there's a lot to choose from, so both the regular old farming crops but also flowers, for example. The crops can then be used to either feed your animals, or you can use them to produce different items in buildings and machines that you can also add to your farm, such as the workshop, there's a doll shop, a dog adoption center, which I find really cute, and also a Santa's workshop, for example. And for someone who loves The Sims, the best part is, of course, that you can freely decorate your farm with all the animals and the buildings and the machines, the crops, and there's lots of different decorations to choose from and more. So you can go for example, a Western theme for your farm, or just a general farm theme, maybe something more autumnal, or maybe something super cutesy. Family Farm Lite is designed to be played with your friends and family on Facebook, so you can work together, help each other out, and gain levels to grow your farms faster. And if you want to, you can also send each other gifts. And if you're a bit more of a team player, there's also a guild feature in Family Farm Lite, so you can start a farm team together and complete different challenges. And Family Farm Lite is currently also running a raffle on my Discord server. So to join the raffle, you have to open the game through the link at the top of the description box, log on Facebook, start farming and decorating your farm to the best of your ability, then give your farm a name, take a screenshot of it, and post it on the Family Farm Lite channel on my Discord server. If you want to join my Discord server to be able to join the raffle, there's also an invitation link to that in the description box. And lastly, you also have to comment something down below in the comment section. And that is all you gotta do to join the raffle and have a chance at winning a gift card worth $100 US. Once again, the game link is at the very top of the description box. Thank you to Family Farm Lite again for sponsoring today's video, and without further ado, let's get on to the build. So today we are building a family farmhouse, which is actually inspired by Family Farm because I thought that would be kind of fun. And also it's been a while since I've built a house for a family, I feel. At least like a couple of weeks or something, I think. Possibly around the release of Eco Lifestyle or something like that. I've been sticking to either apartments lately or tiny houses just because that's what I've been in the mood for, but I just really felt like sitting down and building a farmhouse. Plus, you guys know, like, I love farmhouses. I love the whole rustic farmhouse interior style that we're definitely also going for today. And I also thought it would be kind of fun to make this for a foster family, because I've been getting a lot of requests lately if I could do something like that. It's been a while since the last time I did anything for a foster family. So, of course, you could either have, like, I don't want to say a normal family, but like a regular kind of family that's not a foster family living in this house, but you can also have a foster family living here. You could have just about any combination of families living here. Does that make any sense? The only thing is that there is one room for parents and 2 rooms for children and 2 for teens. So I was kind of thinking in my head that the parents were fostering 2 pairs of twins, but both of the twins have their own rooms. So like they don't sleep 2 and 2 in the same rooms. You get what I mean? Because at first I actually thought it would be cute if they had if they were fostering a pair of teen twins and a child and a toddler. However, I know how annoying it is when tiny humans can't walk in the game yet and they can't get down the stairs, and all the children's rooms are on the 2nd floor, the parents' room is on the ground floor. So I figured, you know what, let's not do it like that, because that's going to be super annoying for gameplay purposes, and I don't want my builds to annoy anyone when you're playing them. I want them to be kind of like, you can just place it down and then just start playing in it, you know? Maybe redecorate a little bit if you don't feel like it fits your gameplay or fits your family, household, whatever. That's completely normal, by the way. You're always welcome to do that. So I just decided to not add a tiny human bedroom. So they're fostering 2 pairs of twins instead. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're building this 30 by 20 family farmhouse in Brindleton Bay. It's also been a long time since the last time I built. That was a weird sentence. It's been a long time since I last built in Brindleton Bay as well, I think. at least like a couple of months or a month or something. It's been a long time, so it was about time that I revisited this world. I love it. I love the world. The only thing, and I've mentioned this several times, is that the terrain paint is still annoying me because we don't really have any grass terrain paints that fit. So that's just kind of, you know, you can just deal with that or just not build here at all. I don't think, at this point at least, I don't think we're going to get any terrain paints that suit this one. There's also one of the other worlds where they use the same, actually. I think it's Del Sol Valley, where they use the same terrain texture, I suppose, but we still don't have any terrain paints that suit it, so we're just going to have to ignore that. Also, because one of my favorite terrain paints that I use basically every single build is the one where it looks like there's a lot of pebbles, and then you can like see like a hint of grass underneath or something like that. And I can't really properly use it the way I want to here in Brindleton Bay because the grass doesn't have the same texture as this one. I wish we could use the one from Get Together as well, where there's like what do you call those, like rocks you can step on? Whatever. So it's a thing. Nothing has happened with that, but they haven't reused this terrain texture since Del Sol Valley, so that's since 2018. We can always hope that they won't touch it again, so we won't have more worlds with this issue, but I do wish that we just like in a little update got just like 2 terrain paints that would fit this one, because that would be amazing. That would be great. But anyways, other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. It's also been a while since the last time I did a voiceover this long. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we'll get through it. Eventually, we'll get through it somehow. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. You're staying healthy, staying safe. Did I just nudge my microphone? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna leave it in. So I'm personally doing fine today. I'm recording videos for both Sims and also because tomorrow I'm going to a fun park because it's my brother's birthday. We haven't gone for, I don't know, maybe 10 years or longer. So he was kind of like, last year he was thinking out loud to me and my mom, you know what? Next year on my birthday, I want to go to the fun park because we used to go every year on his birthday because he's the only one who was born during the summer. The rest of us are kind of like winter children, or everyone is born between, or all of us in the family are from either January, February, March, or April, and he's in July. So he's a little bit after all the rest of us, but we always, because everyone's always been on summer vacation for his birthday, and therefore we used to go to this fun park, but we haven't gone for a while, so we're actually going tomorrow. COVID or not, the fun park is actually open here in Denmark, but I've talked about this in a previous video, like things are quite close to going back to normal. They do have certain restrictions here and there still, and also there are hygiene guidelines at stores, and they're only letting a certain amount of people into the fun park, so you actually have to book tickets before you go, but we did like a month ago, so we're good, and we're gonna stay healthy, we're gonna stay safe, we're gonna clean our hands and bring hand sanitizer and all that stuff just in case. So, but I'm super excited to actually be able to go outside with, you know, my family, and we're gonna go explore the fun park. I love that fun park. I'm a major like adrenaline junkie when it comes to stuff like that. I love roller coasters. I'm the worst. But yeah, it's been a while since we went to something like this together. The last time we did was Disneyland in 2018 in Paris. So it's a while ago by now, and I'm just looking forward to it. So yeah, that is what I'm doing, but that's why I'm kind of trying to record for both today and tomorrow, but also record for Roblox. If you didn't know, I've started a Roblox channel. I'm planning on recording or releasing a lot more videos than I have currently, because I actually get really nervous. So I know that we're not talking about the build at all, but hear me out. For some reason, I don't mind, like, I can start doing voiceovers on this channel. It's super relaxing, and I don't think about it too much. I don't get nervous anymore. I used to because I have major stage fright, but it's not really been bothering me on this channel despite us actually rounding 212,000 subscribers today. It's not really bothering me. But I can't really make myself record for the other channel because I'm so nervous. Like, I sit down, I go in game, and I'm like, let's just do it. Like, come on, you can do this. And then I just can't make myself do it. It's so weird. Why does it work like that? Stop being so nervous. But yeah, I'm planning on recording a lot more videos for that, also because there's some exciting stuff coming up next week as well on that channel, and I'm just generally really excited about building a new channel as well. So if you're interested in that, if you like Roblox, or you're just curious about what it is, or you've been wanting to check it out or something, there's a link to that channel in the description box down below. So anyways, but yeah, I'm just trying to record a little bit extra today, and of course the day that I want to record 2 videos for my Sims channel, because I really want an apartment build up tomorrow. I decide to build something big instead of a tiny house. Not that this house is like super big, it's only a 30 by 20, but it's definitely bigger than the tiny houses that I've been building a lot of lately, so I could definitely feel that it took a lot longer. I think I spent like 6 hours on this yesterday. I actually sat down and I said to myself, you have 4 hours max. And then I don't know why I do that sometimes. And then it turned out that it took 6 hours, but that's fine. We got it done. I like the outcome of it. I had a lot of fun building it. It was really cozy, and I just like the whole vibe of the interior in this house as well. Like, it's right up my alley when it comes to Sims builds. You guys know that I'm like all about rustic and farmhouses, and that sort of interior. I just really like it, and also plants. So of course I had to put a lot of those around the house as well. They have a sunroom, which is basically whenever I put sunrooms in builds, I always turn them into these sort of lounge areas, and I just put a lot of plants in there, just make it really plantsy, kind of like boho almost. Someone the other day actually asked what boho meant. I think I talked about it in a video or something, possibly for the 2 moms apartment that I did, because that one was bohemian. So basically boho just is a shortened version of bohemian. That's what it means. It's just an interior style or a clothing style, I suppose it could also be. It's sort of like earthy and with patterns, and sometimes it's very colorful, but then I like to tone it down a little bit. With the 2 moms apartment, I made it very gray, white, and blue actually, but like lots of patterns, lots of plants, and I don't know, that sort of vibe. I don't know how to explain it. You can just see when we get to the sunroom, have an idea maybe if you're not really sure on what it is, or you can Google it. That's always a possibility. But yeah, to me, like rustic farmhouse vibe does have a little bit of a bohemian sort of vibe to it too. I don't know how to explain that. I just, in my mind or in my gut, I feel like it does. So that's all I gotta say to that. I just feel like it's kind of earthy and cozy, and I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but when I do farm interiors, I feel like they do have sort of like a bohemian vibe to them, but not always, just sometimes. Whatever, moving on. So this is the sunroom, and as you can see right now, we're going for, I don't really know what's that furniture doing here, because that's not the vibe we're going for at the end. I found this coffee table from Eco Lifestyle. I think I've only used it, actually I don't think I've used it before. It looks like it's made, like DIY made, so if you're not sure what DIY stands for, it stands for do it yourself. It looks like they've basically made it themselves. Like, it could look like they've taken some, we call them palettes, but I don't really know if that's what they're called in English, and then they've just kind of painted it a little bit and stuff. It looks super cool. I've seen like coffee tables like this in real life, and I like them, not for myself or my apartment, but I do like the look of them. So I wanted to, kind of inspired by that coffee table, just add a little bit more of an extra bohemian feel in here. So I was kind of thinking that maybe they also made the pillows on the couch and also the pillows that are lying on the floor. They're from Toddler Stuff Pack, by the way. If you're curious about the couch, it's from Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. I know that I suck at mentioning where everything is from, but actually you can see it when I'm picking the things from the catalog here. If you can look at the little icon, you can actually see it. So I often choose not to mention it, but also often I kind of forget where things are from, and I don't want to say that it's from one pack when it's not correct, Like, I feel like that's kind of misleading, but you can always see it when I pick the items from the catalog. You can always look at the icon, and if you're not really, like, If you can't keep up with that, you can also see it on the gallery. So the in-game gallery, it'll always list what items I've used from certain packs, I think. If you click on the build on the gallery and you click on the icon, I'm pretty sure you can see the different items that are in that pack. So that should help as well. And now we're done with the parents' bedroom. We've moved on to the bathroom, which is super boring as always. The upstairs bathroom looks exactly like this one. I basically just copy pasted the items up there because I figured it didn't really make much sense to make them different from each other anyways. So I don't know if I included this in the video. I definitely did not take screenshots of it, but they do have a laundry room as well, which is why there's a hamper here. There's also a hamper in the bathroom upstairs. So you can just, if you don't want to play with the laundry, you can just take out those machines, maybe turn that room into another bathroom or something like that, maybe turn it into a storage room, or I don't know, it's not big enough for an office in my opinion because it's a 2x4 room, it's very narrow, but if you insist, I mean, you can probably turn it into an office as well. Lots of possibilities there, but just in case you don't want to play with laundry, you can actually just take out the machines and you should be fine. Also, I've not talked about this on the channel yet. I did get a couple of comments on it on my last video. I do realize that there's a TV show, like a Sims TV show right now. Like, I'm fully aware. I just have not spoken about it here on the channel yet, but I know because my friends are in it. So I know. There'll be some information in here on the channel at some point. We'll talk about it in a video, and yes, I'll talk about it at some point, but not today. I just thought I would make you guys aware, I know there's a TV show. I haven't watched the first episode yet because it aired yesterday, so Friday. It aired in the US, but I'm in Denmark, so I couldn't see it. Don't give me any spoilers or anything like that. I feel like I just kind of want to watch it on my own, if you get what I mean. So don't spoil anything for us non-Americans who can't watch it on satellite TV. But yeah, it'll be on BuzzFeed on Monday. I don't remember exactly what time, but it'll be on BuzzFeed multiplayer on Monday. So if you're not in the US or you're an American and you don't have that TV station, you can just tune into BuzzFeed on Monday, BuzzFeed multiplayer on Monday, and check it out there. I'm definitely going to watch it. I want to support my friends, and I'm also kind of curious to see what sort of challenges they're putting them up to. So yeah, I'm going to be tuning in on Monday. Maybe we'll talk about it in Tuesday's video or something. I did have a lot of real-time videos planned for next week, but I don't think I'll have time because trust me when I say that next week is going to be stupidly busy. So I don't think I'll have time to do those because they take a very, very long time to edit. So I'll probably be sticking to speed builds or maybe possibly one real-time video or something like that. We'll see. But if any of you did watch the TV show, let me know if it was any good. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Just don't leave any spoilers because I don't want them. We don't want them here. Anyways, just let me know if you found it interesting and fun and all that stuff. So we're working on the upstairs bedrooms now. I don't know, how many have we done so far? Is this the other teen's bedroom? I think so. So one of them is supposed to be a little bit more creative, I want to say. They got their own little sunroom kind of as well, just because I had an extra square over there. So also, I want to say that doing floor plans in symmetrical houses is horrible. I hate doing it. I just hate it. So you can probably see that if you look at the house from above, right? And then just see how weird the floor plan is on the second floor. It's just, everything is so symmetrical. I do not enjoy it at all, but I also couldn't change the house because it's a farmhouse. The whole shape of the house is supposed to be a little bit rectangled. You get what I mean? So I had to just deal with it, basically. But all the rooms on the second floor are basically the exact same size. The doors are in weird spots, I want to say. I don't like when the door is right up against another wall. I know that doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to explain that. In the corner of a room, I don't like when the door is in a corner of a room, even though I know that's pretty realistic, actually. I just don't like putting the door in the corner of the room because I feel like it makes it difficult to place furniture on the wall that the door open up on. Does that make sense? You can see it in this room. I have a door at the corner or in the corner of the room, and then when you open the door, the door opens up on this wall. Does that make sense? So you don't want like a wardrobe right up against the door because then you can open the door. Stuff like that. I don't know. It bothers me when the door is in the corner of the room. I know it's completely normal because it's like that in both of my, both in my office, but also my bedroom. But in The Sims, I just hate it. Do you guys have anything like that? Like anything weird like that? Let me know. So I think we're pretty much done with the second last of the bedrooms. Yes, we are. And we've moved on to the last one of the bedrooms. So we have decorated for the 2 teen twins, and this one is for the other one of the kid twins. So I don't remember color scheme wise. What did I go for? The other one I went for blue and green. I think for this one, I mainly went for just blue, but I don't really fully remember. I remember going back to the other one to change the wallpaper, actually. The reason that I don't remember is because, yeah, there I go. Go back and change the wallpaper. But the reason that I don't remember is because I'm actually building on something else for the gallery challenges right now, because of course I want to submit an entry for that just for fun. But the theme right now is weddings, and you guys know that I don't really do park builds. You know that I don't really do community builds in general either. So I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but I'm doing my best. It's all I can do. Just do your best. But yeah, of course I want to submit an entry for those challenges. They sound kind of fun. I do feel like it's weird seeing some of the entries, or like the majority of the entries have nothing to do with the theme. Just remember, like, what you upload to the gallery under those challenges or for those challenges has to have something to do with the theme. So you can't just upload a suburban house or just anything residential like that. It has to have something to do with a wedding for, like, that's the challenge right now, I think, or the theme right now. So it's kind of weird seeing, like, people think they can submit entries that aren't at all wedding related. But anyways, we are back to the exterior of the build. So for this one, for the backyard, I really wanted them to have like a proper sort of like farming area almost. Not really like a farming area, but where they could grow crops and stuff. So they're growing different flowers and different fruits as well, or maybe not fruits. They don't have any trees, but they're growing vegetables at least. So if you download this from the gallery, you'll actually get those crops. You'll actually get those planted vegetables and flowers with the build, with the download. Because I did go into the debug catalog. Actually, no, I didn't go into the debug catalog. I tried, but I couldn't find. I didn't want to sit here and search for vegetables for the longest time because there's a lot of stuff in the debug catalog nowadays. So I actually went into gameplay and I had my sim buy a lot of like seed packets, and I unpacked those and basically just planted from that. So, but you'll get those with the downloaded build if you're interested in that. You can also start over and just delete everything that I put there, of course, and then plant your own stuff. That's completely fine as well. I just needed something there to kind of show that they like farming. They like growing their own fruits and vegetables, even though they still don't have any trees. You can take out the plant pots that I put there and then put in a bigger one instead, so you can actually grow a tree, a fruit tree of some sort. That is an opportunity that you can, something you can choose to do. I also gave them a beekeeping house and also one of the other bug homes or insect homes. I know it's kind of pointless to have the other one, the insect home, because this is not an eco-friendly house. They don't have any water generators, or is that what's called, water generator? I don't know, electricity generators or anything like that. You know, those items. They don't have any of the eco-friendly ones. They don't have any of the industrial ones. So you can't really use, or I suppose you could use the grub for something else, but I just don't remember what. Can you eat it or something? I don't fully remember, but there's no like there are no electricity producing items in this build or water producing items in this build. You could fit them in here if you wanted to, though. That is a possibility too, but I just figured since they had a beekeeping house, it would be cute if they also had like another bug home or something. So I placed it down there next to the floor arrangement table, and yeah, I just thought that would be a little bit fitting that they had both. So anyways, but that's all I got for you guys today. So if you like this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. Thank you again to Family Farm Light for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be.